It's nearly 9 o'clock. I'm Louisa Preston. The Labour MP, George Galloway, has spent the day defending himself against allegations that he received money from Saddam Hussein's regime. The Daily Telegraph says it found documents in Baghdad which show he was being paid up to £375,000. But the politician says it isn't true and is threatening to sue the newspaper.
Either the Telegraph have been unwitting fools in this affair, or they are a part of the group of knaves who are basically involved in a carpet bombing of the reputations of those who stood against what is turning out to be a disastrous British policy.
In Iraq, tens of thousands of Shiite Muslims have joined a mass pilgrimage for the first time in 30 years. The journey was banned under Saddam Hussein's regime and finishes at the shrines of two saints in the southern cities of Najaf and Kabul. Up to 2 million people are expected to visit the two holy sites. The deadly SARS virus is continuing to spread tonight. China and Hong Kong both announced 10 more deaths from the flu-like illness today. Air travel is being badly hit, and many are warning that the consequences for Asia's economy could be dire. Scientists say the epidemic is spreading because people are simply being careless.
We have seen time and time again in Singapore and in Toronto is the failure of intelligent people in the clinical forum to recognise what is a SARS case before it is too late and before cases have transmitted.
Rail travellers are facing more chaos next month. There'll be 2 more 48-hour strikes by train guards in a dispute over their safety role. Members of the RMT union will walk out on the 6th and the 27th of May. Tomorrow's weather now, dry with sunny periods, a top temperature of 18 degrees. That's it, but I'll be back at 10 to 11. Join me then.
Involved in a carpet bombing of the reputations of those who stood against what is turning out to be a disastrous British policy.
In Iraq, tens of thousands of Shiite Muslims have joined a pilgrimage banned for 30 years under Saddam's regime. Pilgrims are visiting shrines in the holy cities of Karbala and Najaf. Clerics say up to 2 million people will visit the holy cities. The death toll is rising from the SARS epidemic, and the number of new cases is also on the up. Today, China and Hong Kong confirmed 10 more people have died from the virus, bringing the number of deaths worldwide to 225. Scientists say the epidemic is spreading because of people's carelessness.
We have seen time and time again in Singapore and in Toronto is the failure of intelligent people in the clinical forum to recognise what is a SARS case before it is too late and before cases have transmitted.
10 years after the murder of Stephen Lawrence, the Metropolitan Police are still suffering from institutional racism, according to one senior officer. The teenager was stabbed to death by a gang of white youths in south-east London. A memorial service was held in his honour today. Commuters are facing yet more chaos on the nation's railways. Rail guards from 12 companies will stage 2 48-hour strikes in a long-running dispute over their safety role. Fishermen on the River Leven near Loch Lomond have some unwelcome competition. A grey seal called Salty, Andre or Houdini, thanks to his ability to avoid capture, is munching his way through the salmon stocks and has ignored attempts to lure him away from the river. Now local fishermen are threatening to shoot him if he can't be moved. Tomorrow's weather now, dry with sunny periods, temperatures between 13 and 18 degrees. That's it. I'll be back with more news in an hour.